Happy Sunday, everyone. I am tired and I've just put more concealer on to hide my bags. I've just been to a friend's birthday party and I've had too much sun. But I want to talk about the new stuff, new releases of the week, new sneak peeks, new previews, new makeup news before I wash my face, get into comfier clothes and veg on the couch. So let's do it. Alright, you might have already seen this palette because I'd made a TikTok on it as a bit of a joke earlier this week. Natasha Denona for the holiday season, these are limited edition. We've got the mini Trichrome blue palette, so it's got a multi-chrome palette, 3 mattes and a shimmer. And then there's also the baby bronze palette coming. So if you wanted any of those, they're limited edition coming. I think they're out now at Natasha Denona, but they're limited edition for the holidays. It's a boring holiday release, just gonna say. Aussie news, Australis have released 4 palettes. I like these palettes. I've tried, there was like a greeny one and like a purpley one that came out earlier this year. I really like the quality of them. The quality of these shimmers are really nice. The mattes are quite nice. So I'm glad to see more of them. These are more like earth, fire, wind, water. So let's show you them. All right, the first one is Heatwave. So obviously very fiery, not too bright red, which I'm a bit disappointed about, but you can see nice burgundy, warm shades. And yeah, if you like this color story, I would recommend if you want an affordable palette. Also keep an eye out for sales. Australis is often 40% off, 50% off, Priceline, Chemist Warehouse, whatnot. No, they're not at Chemist Warehouse. Priceline. Definitely Priceline. I don't think they're at Chemist Warehouse. Making Waves is the water-inspired palette. Again, they haven't gone too much into the blues. It's more like soft blues, shimmery blues, navies, but still bluish. This is the one that I like. Up in Smoke is obviously the sort of air one, and it's got quite a lot of cool tones, but there are some more caramel tones, so nudie tones, but I quite like it. The earth-themed one is Stay Grounded. I quite like the browns and greens. I don't really like these yellows for some reason. I like mustardy yellows. Maybe if I swatch this in person, I'll change my mind, but I do like half of it. So yeah, I like these palettes. I think they're nice. Trend Mood has shown a new Beauty and the Beast collaboration with Sigma. Now, Sigma did do the Cinderella one. I really liked that palette. The quality was nice. The brushes were nice. The face duo was nice. There was a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss. They were really nice individually and together layered. I still really like that collection. I still use it to this very day. This is very, very similar in how they approach the collaboration. I think it's done in a really tasteful way, but let's unpack it. The palette has a lot of colors drawn from the movie. There's no like bright yellow though, which I'm a bit disappointed about because there's a lot of pinks and purples and I'm like, I don't really remember pinks and purples in there so much, but there are like the dark blue. Obviously the Beast wears dark blue, and yeah, you can see it. There's also nice little imprints of the characters on the pans. I feel like they're trying to bring in the yellow in the gold, but I don't think it's enough. I would have liked to see a yellow and a brighter blue. Not that everyone needs those colors, so I think they're trying to be a little bit more safe, but there is some like direct inspiration that you can see in the shades, which is quite nice, and a nice mix of shimmers and mattes. Unlike the Cinderella one, this has like a trio, whereas that one had a blush and a highlighter duo, but I quite like it and I still use it. This is quite nice as well. Swatches, so it looks like there's a matte blush, a gold highlighter, and a shimmery sort of, that looks coppery, but that's a blush as well. 3 lip products this time. I don't know if they're glosses or liquid lipsticks. I watched this video on silent. I'm sure it says it on Trend Mood's video. I didn't watch, they look like glosses to me. Pigmented glosses potentially, or shiny liquid lipsticks. Whatever. There's also a brush set. I like the look of this. It's like navy shiny handles with gold ferrules, and each brush has a different character on it, which I think was really cute. So there's a bigger brush down there that's got the Beast on it. There's Belle, Lumiere, Cogsworth, and Chip, which I think is very sweet. So if you do like the properties, the way they've incorporated them into this collection, and same as the Cinderella one, is really subtle and tastefully. One that would be lesser quality. Makeup Revolution have released an It collaboration for Halloween. There we go. Stuff in it. I'm not going to run through it. Palette, that looks like fake blood stuff. You can see it. More Halloween stuff. This hasn't been released and we don't have a date yet. If I have any dates, I'll put things in the description box. But I know that this is coming soon and they're like, sign up for dates. No, whatever. Blackmoon Cosmetics. I really like Blackmoon Cosmetics. They have surprisingly nice products. Their bullet lipsticks are really, really nice. Their eyeshadow quality is very, very nice. These are lip and cheek duos, essentially. And there's one called Pumpkin Patch, which is very orangey. Looks like a shimmery. So it's got a Pumpkin Patch lip gloss and the Jack-o'-lantern highlighting blush. So this is an orange. Oh, I would actually kind of want that, to be fair. This is Dead But Delectable. There we go. Duo, it's got the Bitten lip gloss and the Undead black blush. That's interesting. So that one is there. And the Recently Deceased. Love that name. It's from Beetlejuice. Let's have a look. Here we go. Lip gloss and highlighting blush as well. So they're more purple toned and they're $34 US each. And swatches. So the first swatch is the cheek product, lip gloss, cheek product, lip gloss, blah, blah, blah. I think the only one I would probably get would be the orangey one. That purple blush would be very interesting. I just don't think it looked like a bruise on me, to be fair. But that would be the lip gloss. I like the orange lip gloss as well. I would go this one. I really like Blackmoon Cosmetics. Their quality is very nice. Charlotte Tilbury loves to flaunt all her famous friends, and she's doing, a collaboration with Elton John, sort of. This is the new limited collector's edition Rocket collection. Now, essentially, it's a bag that she's designed. That's pretty expensive. She's spruiking his sunglasses range, so you unfortunately don't get those. And there's a lipstick. Hooray. The bag, 95 Australian dollars, thank you very much. The lipstick is 58 in Rocket Girl, which is a nice sort of everyday nude, in star packaging. There's also a burgundy in the range that they're spruiking. You can buy it in different packs, and there's also more packs where you only save a whole 5%. That's a shitty pack. I don't know. I don't know. No. I was worried that we're going to end on such a low note, but then I forgot that this was in my camera roll. It just wasn't recent. This is a sneak peek. Huda Beauty, this is the Pretty Grunge palette. There we go. Don't know anything about it. I think there are more photos floating around. Someone tagged me in this the other day and I saved it, and that's all I can be bothered finding right now. But this is a grungy palette. I quite like this. It's very dark, which is, grungy. I like this colour. I like this colour. Like this little sort of sandy section here. Some of these. I quite like this. I don't wear really dark makeup on a daily basis. So for me, the majority of this would be too dark. But I like that she's going into this direction. So am I buying it? No. But will I swatch it in store? Yeah, and I can guarantee you when I get into Sephora, that one and that one and that one gouged out. There's going to be massive grubby pans on there. Always is. The Huda stand at Sephora, even though there's 2 stands in each store pretty much in Melbourne, they're gross looking. So anyway, if you want that, probably holidays, I don't know, coming soon.